It's time for the Humor Highwire.
And yet another awkward silence.
We're starting.
Yeah.
We're already started.
Oh, okay, cool. Welcome to the Humor Highwire. As I said last time, I have found a video of this dark MAGA Elon. It's a minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to watch this video, and I'm going to feel emotions about it. So here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's so proud of himself. He's so. See, the problem is he's wearing all black, so he just looks even whiter than he usually does.
It's like those red Imperial troopers, but instead he's like all black.
Yeah, well, the problem is I'm
Shock
seeing like there's red lights behind him, so he does just kind of look like he's literally like Darth Vader.
Nah, but remember when he did SpaceX?
He's still doing SpaceX.
But remember?
See, but here's the thing: he's still doing SpaceX, and they just did something cool. They like caught a rocket or something like that very recently
with an arm or something. It was like
and it was really cool.
Yep. And here he is, dark MAGA fit.
And then he walks out and he's like, "I'm Darth Elon," and I'm like, "Okay."
So awesome.
And it makes me think to myself, like, how much of this is you now, and how much of your companies are just the people that you've hired doing really good work, and you're just kind of standing at the top going, "Yeah, look at me. My face is slowly compacting over time."
Way? It's always been that way with Elon.
I mean, kind of. Is it just me? It looks like his face is getting smushier.
He's getting old.
It's like a caricature.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what happens.
from like
that's
a
what
drawing.
happens when you get old. Your face gets smushier and saggier.
Wait, was this the same one where he was jumping around like a little goofball?
No, that was that was before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That made me mildly uncomfortable.
Dude, it's awesome. I love watching these clips.
He's in his villain arc. It's good.
He's been in his villain arc.
Yes, he has
for a long time.
For like his whole life.
The guy didn't even want to buy Twitter, but was like, he was kind of contractually obligated, and then he said, "You know, I'm gonna take this shit down with me."
I guess.
Speaking of which, by the way, hey everyone, we're Humor Highwire. If we hadn't said that before, we've got 2 segments for you today. We're doing a controversy corner, and we are also doing a draft. Trending enough, opening up with Darth Elon, we are opening with the controversy corner, and I believe TheClown, Matt, has come in today with something prepped, some controversy for us to all talk about.
Yes, this is very true. Although we were just talking about our buddy Elon, it actually has nothing to do with him. It has to do with a small YouTuber that you may or may not know named Mr. Beast, a.k.a. Jimmy.
Eddie, it's time for the controversy corner.
Hello, everyone. This is TheClown, Dr. Misinformation here, to correct the misinformation that's just been spouted. I don't know if this is going before the clip where I give it misinformation or after. At the time that I gave this misinformation, I thought this misinformation was in fact true. I later found out that it's not. So, today we're talking about Mr. Beast. And in this clip, I claim a few things. The first is that I say he did an illegal lottery, and I talk about a very specific one, and my reason for saying it's illegal is that he did not have a no purchase required link. I was wrong. He did. The place that I got that from was unfortunately not credible. I'm not going to talk about it much more than that because I don't really want to direct any traffic there for obvious reasons. The next is the medications allegation. Now, the misinformation is strictly that. It's an allegation. There is an ongoing lawsuit, but I did not clarify that this is alleged. He's not really guilty until he's proven so in a court of law. And I just don't have the information. I wasn't there. This is an allegation. So I wanted to clear that up. And the last thing, the thing I have, I tried to find some info on this and I can't find it. Honestly, it's because maybe it's for the fact that I'm not looking too hard. At the time, I was really well caught up with the drama. Now I'm not so much anymore. But I can't find any information on the Beast Games bathroom situation. So at the time, we're going to call it an allegation that I actually do not have a source for at the moment. So kind of seems like a load of bullshit to me. As for the food situation, him giving like half a banana, I have an allegation here. Another thing I forgot to say allegation for. It was like, apparently they got just like really bland food, like the kind of food you would see in like prisons or hospitals. It wasn't like small portions. If you've had prison or hospital food, you know that it's small portions, but it's not half a banana. Maybe for like a snack, but what they got was like quinoa and like cherry tomatoes and like an egg, you know, that kind of like very bland, very boring food. But in a production that size, that's kind of something you would expect. Anyway, I just want to end this off by saying these were all allegations. Some of them have been disproved, some of them have not. I invite you to go check out a video by Oompaville, and a lot of this is cleared up. There's another video that I'm forgetting the author of, but that clears up a lot of the allegations as well. Anyway, I'm sure this will happen in the future. Anytime that I realize something is wrong, I'll always do my best to correct it in the future. But some stuff might slip through the cracks. So I guess just let me know if that happens and I'll issue a correction. Thanks, guys. And now back to Humor Highwire. Now, little Jimmy has found himself in some controversy lately. Controversy corner. See what I did there?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So I'm gonna start small and kind of work my way up first. We're gonna talk about what first kind of like pinged this controversy, and that is his childhood best friend who's been recording YouTube videos with him since they started, essentially. Now known as Ava Tyson, previously known as Chris Tyson. Now Ava Tyson had this Discord, okay? And on this server, she played like games with fans and all kinds of stuff. Well, if you know something about Jim Beast, it's that his fans are mostly children. Well, on this Discord, there was both an NSFW channel, where he and the minors were allowed to take part in it.
Concerning.
That's awesome.
Not only that, but if you're familiar with what LollyCon is, he was very familiar with it, and I believe he even would like to send LollyCon images to minors and talk about how hot they were.
Is this something that I should Google, or should I like? Okay.
No, do not Google it. You will be put on a list. It's illegal in several parts of the world. Do you want to know what LollyCon is?
Ooh, you know, I kind of don't, but I also kind of do.
For the listeners at home, LollyCon is where you have a 2,000-year-old vampire that looks like a little anime schoolgirl And
What?
let's just say it's not safe. It's not friendly, and it's not for work.
Oh,
Yep, it's bad.
I don't like that.
Anyway, let's move away from Chris Tyson. The allegation essentially there was that Beast might have known about this server and what was going on it. This is the weakest part of the controversy. Let's get into the real stuff. So, he also ran many illegal lotteries, and the one that a lot of people point to, he was selling shirts for his channel, and essentially, he was allowed, like, he would throw like random prizes in with people's orders, and it is illegal, believe it or not, to do this kind of thing, and a lot of YouTubers do this. And essentially, only the government can hold lotteries. So this was classified as a lottery because he didn't have a free way to enter. That's why you'll see a lot of like sweepstakes and things like that. They'll say no purchase required. He did not have a no purchase required clause. At this same lottery that I'm speaking of, where he like gave prizes to people, he had t-shirt signings, which, you know, that's great. But it turns out that the staff he had with him were signing his name on the shirts, which I feel is a little messed up, because if you want a shirt with like Mr. Beast, like signed by Mr. Beast, you don't want it signed by, you know, one of his compatriots.
Yeah, you don't want Phil's
Chris
signature.
Tyson.
Yeah, you don't want the
Ava
ultra
Tyson
rare
shirt.
the ultra rare Ava Chris Tyson shirt. You know, you want the secret rare Jim Beast shirt. Now we're getting to some even more disturbing things. One of his scrapped videos was a solitary confinement video, where he did not participate in it. He put someone else in it. Essentially, it boils down to the guy clearly had some issues with him. They kind of forced him to keep going. They held money over his head. They wouldn't turn off the lights for him so that he could sleep, because they wanted to get like 24-hour footage on him. He was supposed
War
to stay in.
crime.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
They wanted him to quit. That was the.
Nope. They just wanted the video, and he was supposed to stay in there for 90 days. He ended up making it 3, but it gets worse with this guy, because during the time where, you know, he's not sleeping well, he's not really eating, they want him to do a 5K run.
What?
On a treadmill. Yeah. So what does he do? He runs for 12 hours on a treadmill. And you know, a lot of people will say like, oh, well, he could have left at any time, which is kind of true. But from what it sounds like, the guy really didn't have a lot of options. You know, if you're being dangled, like, I think the number was $300,000 in front of you, you're probably going to do all this stupid bullshit. Let's be real.
Potentially, but you know.
After that, he was finally told he could leave. He was given, I think it was like $90,000 total for his 3 days. Mr. Beast eventually, after this came out, offered him the rest. The guy famously said, 50,000 will do, which was really silly.
Why would
he didn't want to look like a sell out? Yeah.
But also, what? Okay.
I know there's a lot to unpack, so I'll pause for a second.
I mean,
what are your thoughts so far?
I mean, it just kind of sounds like content creation gone too far at the end there. Like, it's just... Yeah, I mean, is he like facing legal actions? Is that what's happening? Or like...
It's possible. But
what will all the 10-year-olds do with their time if he can't make videos?
Yeah, to be honest, it hasn't, like, a lot of the controversy hasn't hit his channel too hard. I mean, the guy's still, like, within a week getting 80 million views on each of his videos, and he still currently has a deal with Amazon, which I will get into. I'm going to go into his most serious allegation now.
And you just got packed up, ready to go. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So he had a known child predator on staff.
Oh.
Convicted child predator. Reminder that his channel, the target audience is children.
Mm-hmm.
So this is proven. I don't need to talk about it much more than that. Basically they called him, his nickname was Delaware. Some people are saying it was his name. The person that was affected, the victim, was 14 at the time, and he was 19 or 20, something like that. So that's all the stuff specifically about Mr. Beast. Now I'm going to talk about some stuff at his company, specifically what's going on between him and Amazon. They have this deal where he's doing a game show, like similar to like Survivor, but in a Mr. Beast style. He's like the creative director. And Amazon has like some people on staff there, obviously, but I'm going to talk about how poorly managed this has been. So, contestants have not been fed on time or with proper portions. Famously, there are some people there who asked for food or needed food, and they got like half a banana.
I...
And the meals that they are given are like prison meals.
I'm just, as you're talking about this stuff, a word just keeps cycling through my mind, and I don't think it's hard to guess what that word is. But why? Like, why would you do that? I haven't gotten to
the good stuff yet.
But like, what would possess you to chop the banana in half? Why not just give them the banana?
I think they're rationing.
But why?
They've got 2,000 people, by the way, taking part in this contest.
Is this dude like a multi-millionaire? He can buy like a truck of bananas.
He could be a billionaire for all we know. I mean, it's Mr. Beast.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. We're going to talk about how contestants, obviously with 2,000 people there, you're going to have a range of issues, dependencies, like whatever.
Cross section of society, yeah.
Yeah, so some of them need medications, like let's say you got diabetes, yeah? Going back to needing food, right? So some people did not receive their medicines on time. And this is because they weren't allowed to keep their medicine on them. They had to give it to staffers there. And people were just not receiving their medicines, or they were getting them not in time, which anyone who takes medication knows that some medicines are required to take at the same exact time daily. All right, Let's talk about the bathroom situation.
Bro, how much do you have? Like,
we're almost done. I'll stop it with this one.
So like, it just feels like here's what's happening. You know, Mr. Beast. Let me talk about everything that's wrong with this motherfucker right here.
That's right. That's right. And we're better off for it. We got all of like 2 viewers. I'm gonna tell everyone. So, now we've got the situation of people, and their bathroom situation. 2,000 people is a lot of people. They're in like a stadium type area, from what I understand, and they're using porta potties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. What if I told you they have like 10 or 20?
What?
That's good.
What?
That's good.
Excuse me?
That's good.
Pardon me, sir.
So there are in fact people that are not able to go in the porta potties. So there is at least one person who shit in their sleeping bag. At least one person, and this is confirmed that
There's a minimum.
was
A
person
minimum
there.
of one person has done this.
Yeah. There are people shitting in sleeping bags. And actually, one of the staff from Mr. Beast's
man.
crew was asked to clean up the bathrooms.
Uh-huh.
And
Nice.
obviously, they were a little more than hesitant to do so.
I wonder why.
Yep.
It's confusing.
But yeah, besides that, a lot of people getting hurt, late recording schedule. I mean, the list goes on and on with Beast Games, and there's more info coming out as we speak. There are 3 people who currently have leveraged a lawsuit against Mr. Beast. I think specifically on that medication stuff. So, yeah, that's all I have for today for Controversy Corner. How do you feel about that, Mr. Beast?
I feel like this is akin to somebody standing in front of a podium and letting the nation know that they're consuming some form of household pet and another form of household pet.
I was just thinking that they're shitting the beds. They're
because of something that they saw on a very reputable organization that televises information.
Oh, dude, I paraphrase so hard. There are plenty of videos that go over this by plenty of YouTubers. It's all known at this point.
They don't have food. They've only got half of bananas. Who can eat half a banana? It just feels like this individual who started out so like heavy-handed with like the crazy of whatever it is that they're doing, some ridiculous whatever for money, is just like trying to take the shark that they've already jumped and then get a bigger shark and jump over that one and then just keep doing it until 7-year-olds don't think it's hilarious anymore. And they're just hoping that's never going to happen. And now they have like 10 bathrooms for 200 people a piece, which that's not how that works. I feel like Senior Beast needs to hire some logistics professionals, it seems.
Yeah.
And
He also probably has to get over his child fetish because
he's like he reminds me of that character from Harry Potter, Gilderoy Lockhart.
I thought you were gonna say Voldemort.
He's got too much of a nose for that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
much. Also forgot to mention
too much positive charisma on the surface.
Do you remember that chick, the Catch Me Outside chick?
Oh yeah, Danielle Broglie.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah, he has made some sexual remarks about her in the past, prior to when she was 18, on a podcast, much like this one.
I hope not much like this one.
New segment.
Oh, no. Listen, I'm a criminal, but I'm not nearly as much of a criminal as Mr. Beast, allegedly.
Excuse me, gentle listener. I would like to amend what the clown said to nothing like this one.
Yes. We are encroaching time-wise, and I do want us to move on. We do have a draft in store today. That was a very dense controversy corner.
I was more like a controversy like sectional, like just
a
controversy half circle. It
was my
like we were all seated around the like fireplace, and the clown was like in the rocking chair, and he was like,
he pulls out a book that's like
pulls
300 pages thick.
Yep.
He said, "Let me tell you a story of the Beast."
Jim Beast.
It's very fitting for Halloween. So we're gonna speed run this. We're drafting Marvel characters to have as co-workers. I'm going to leave it up to one of you two to be first pick. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5.
7.
No. Ian?
3.6.
No. Matt?
7.
No.
Bruh.
Ian?
2?
No. Matt?
7.
4?
Yes.
You
Ian,
just
you're
said yes
first.
because you wanted it to be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to draft.
No, it was 4. It was 4 the whole time.
He's lying. Audio
It definitely
listeners,
wasn't
he's
7.
lying.
I promise you that.
Marvel
You're
Marvel
second
characters,
pick for that one.
Marvel characters to have as coworkers. Yeah, Spider-Man was my first pick.
Okay.
Because he's
Spider-Man.
yeah, he's smart. He's funny. He's always trying to do the right
Which
thing.
Spider-Man?
I'm like OG Peter Parker. Yeah, why not? I mean, easy pick. But yeah,
Boring.
that's
Classic Peter. Do you want the bio web shooting Peter, or do you want the one who had to invent it?
I want the one
Most
who
of them
had to.
invented.
I want the one who had to invent it because
Okay.
that tells me that he can invent cool shit.
Okay. That's
Yeah, but the
that's a
bio
good
one
move.
in the comics has like 4 arms or something.
Yeah, I mean, he is pretty cool.
Who's next?
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, it's your pick.
All right. Marvel characters. Is this gonna be hero or villain?
Sure.
Right. All right.
Oh no,
It's coworker.
Coworker.
she's the Green Goblin.
I was about to say, but I don't think that would work out.
You
I think I might have a high chance of just dying.
Oh wow!
All the
Who'd
villains
have
are
thunk?
bad picks. I'm going to tell you right now.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It
Dr.
depends on the villain.
Doom.
It really does. Actually,
Actually, he's probably not
that would
horrible.
be a good pick. I'm gonna take Mr. Fantastic.
Mm.
He's
Yeah,
got it all.
that
He's got
checks.
the looks. He stretches into places that are.
Why
really
does your
hard to fit.
coworker have to have the looks?
Listen, he's a hunk.
I'm
And
calling
Let me
HR.
tell you, not before he does.
We're all gonna
if you
go
catch
through
him on
mandated
drift.
training
But
because of you.
he's also extremely smart.
Isn't he apparently supposed
he's
to be like
also
the
extremely
smartest
smart,
person in the
and
universe or whatever?
Yeah.
He is extremely smart. I don't know about smartest in the universe. There are a lot of smart characters in Marvel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
All right. So I get a 2 in a row. So my first pick, I'm going with Black Panther.
Okay.
Yes, for gotcha.
Fuck.
What? Excuse me?
Audio listeners, for you, I won't repeat that.
We've been canceled. What have you done?
Just remember, I'm not
That's
as bad as Mr. Beast.
150,000% getting bleeped out.
But I'm still better than Beast, remember?
Why are you actually picking him though? Why?
Yeah. Go ahead, give a good reason after that one.
I'm picking Black Panther because he's very charismatic, because he's got good leadership qualities, and I believe that he would be a good person to work besides.
I know a candidate
Goodness
right
gracious.
now. I know a candidate right now that a
I'm
lot
gonna
of people
pick
say
my
all
second.
the things,
I'm gonna
including what I
pick my
said.
second character. I'm picking my second character. Okay, my second character is Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel.
I don't know who that is.
Blue Marvel.
Okay,
What does Blue Marvel do?
Blue Marvel is a genius inventor. He is canonically one of the strongest entities in the galaxy.
Why do you want someone strong to work with?
Because if there's lots of superheroes running around because everybody's got them as coworkers or like villains, you need somebody who knows how to strap up. This guy literally manipulates matter and antimatter. any way that he wants to, which means he can be really useful in a hitch. And he fits that smart piece. So I have a leader, and I've got the brains as well.
Yeah, so like Mr. Fantastic, right?
I mean, sure, but I'm not overstressing my two coworkers.
I
They
thought
can
you were going to
split the
say
task.
overstretching.
That too.
I'm going to overstretch Mr. Fantastic. I'm going to be real with you.
We're calling HR.
All right. I was going to
mandated
pick
training.
Ant-Man because, you know, he could squeeze into tight spaces, but that's not what's important. So, you know, you're going on and on about strength. Why go for something that isn't the best? I'm picking the Sentinel.
Okay.
The Sentinel?
Yeah, the Sentinel.
The Sentinel's a pretty good selection.
I mean, I don't know anything about him except that he's really, really strong. He's
immortal.
I think he stopped
functionally,
like World War Hulk, right? That Hulk knockoff, the one that killed all the.
I mean, why'd you
Avengers.
draft a hero you know nothing about?
I know that they're strong. They beat the Hulk. They tied the Hulk. They beat the Hulk. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, with all these superheroes running around, I mean, Bruce Banner probably works with us, right? So we need something to counter that.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Okay. Sentinel it is. Ian?
So I get a double pick this time?
You get a double.
2 picks.
Okay, so whatever, I do what I want. I'm going to pick Thor because I just think...
He's so handsome.
Well, I just think having the himbo energy, first of all, and then I just think it'd be hilarious to see this guy in business casual. So it's just, you know...
Dude, I think he'd be strapping. I'd want him on my team, too.
You're being weird, man. Like, just chill.
Nah, with all these big, muscular men around, I don't know how you expect me to chill.
Okay. Anyway, second pick. Oh, Marvel. There's a lot to choose from.
Yeah,
There's an
a lot of
uncomfortable
options.
amount of people to choose from. I would probably. Oh, damn. Let's go with Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Okay.
Oh,
because no office is complete. No office is complete.
A nice, big, muscular man.
No office is complete without a person who doesn't know how to attach a PDF to an email.
Oh yeah.
Need to have that. That's my
gotta have that.
Yeah, that's why you picked him. I get it. I know what's really going on in that brain of yours. I'm right there with you.
You 100% don't. And the day that you actually do, I need to take a good hard look at my life choices.
All right. My next pick, this might be a controversial one. But, like...
They all are.
The Office is boring without drama, right?
Uh-oh.
No, it's productive.
Yeah. So my pick, I'm going to choose Kang the Conqueror.
No!
Yeah, I am. He's in there. He's picked. We got our drama now.
Which one?
Well, I think when you pick one, you get them all.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Oh, boy. Well,
yeah.
You're going to have a busy office.
Do you have an infinite office building?
We work at the TVA now, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently.
Yep, that's my pick.
Okay.
He'll never betray me.
So I'm thinking I need somebody with discipline for my next pick. Somebody who really has a strong military upbringing and is going to be able to uphold some rigid scheduling and keep everybody accountable. So I'm going to go with War Machine. War Machine.
What? Why would you want that in your office? He's going to bring his gun to work.
Military vets are highly
Yeah.
organized.
Yes, exactly. I think that he's
Well,
going
most
to
of them.
really like keep things on the up and up, and just keep things on the straight and narrow, which I think is going to be important to have a functional workspace. And then for my final kind of round out of the team here, look, you got to have somebody who knows how to hire properly, scout out talent, and somebody who really understands team building and how to get out of a sticky situation.
I swear.
So my last pick is going to be Nick Fury.
The fucking course it is.
That's
Of
awesome.
course it is.
That's awesome.
I also like how you picked everybody that have 2-word names.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it panned out. But yeah, I think Nick Fury again, like I like a crew of yes men, action takers, people who get things done, people who are going to be organized, innovators, leaders.
Yep.
So I think I really had a very dominant and perseverant theme with what I cooked up for my roster of Marvel characters.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I get one more, right?
Yeah, you get one more.
All right. So, The Office is feeling kind of boring. You know, we got all these people. We got
with Kang the Conqueror. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I'm thinking of more of your picks, right? We need a balancer. Something that's really going to bring some life to the party. Class clown, if you would. You know, I don't even like the guy, but we got to bring Wade Wilson. We got to bring Deadpool.
Oh, good.
I'm just thinking that everything I do to all these hot men is going to fly so far under the radar when Deadpool's around.
Unfortunate.
We have an awesome office.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be in charge of picking the head of HR, and I'm gonna choose Jean Grey.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
No.
Need a little bit of chaos in your life? Is that what's going on?
Head of HR is Jean Grey.
We're talking like Phoenix Force, right?
Yeah, with Phoenix Force. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna do some terrible.
Us all.
You're gonna do some terrible things, and she's gonna literally peel you apart. So
and everyone else in the office when she flips.
No, my coworkers are not getting peeled apart. They're upstanding citizens.
All of them. I actually think the only person who probably won't get peeled apart is Wade Wilson. He's just gonna be there. He's gonna be the only one that survives this office. You've doomed us all.
He's gonna get atomized.
And he'll come back.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, how many Kang the Conquerors do you think it'll take to kill one Jean Grey?
There aren't enough.
No.
There are not enough.
There are a lot, though. Like, technically infinite, right?
All right, so here are the different floors of the office building. We have IanCK's floor with Spider-Man, specifically the variant that invented the web shooters. We got Thor. Okay, we got Steve Rogers. We got Jean Grey. Then on the Clown's floor, we've got Mr. Fantastic and Sentinel. We're off to a good start. And Sentinel actually a good fit and counter to Kang the Conqueror, who was definitely a PR stunt hire. And is going to really not contribute much to the constructive side of things. And then Wade Wilson, because he's in his finding meaning and purpose in life era. And then on my floor, we've got, of course, I would argue probably the best floor with Black Panther.
You can't
Blue
say
Marvel,
this every draft.
War Machine, and Nick Fury. A lot of upstanding gentlemen, leaders, inventors,
boring.
People who really, can make a clock tick.
Hold on a second. Justin, I need to Google something. I'm Googling Blue Marvel.
So that's
real
about all the
quick.
time we have for today.
Hold on a second.
So,
you motherfucker.
so,
I'm just realizing what you did.
so, this has been the Humor Highwire podcast.
No, you are not
guys.
going to get away with this. You purposely chose 4 black superheroes. Good job.
If that is what in fact happened, it was all circumstantial.
Bullshit.
I just picked up.
This
I
guy's
just
racist.
picked the best. No,
He's racist.
I picked the best.
I knew it from the first
heroes
one.
available.
I knew
picked
it-
the best
I knew
heroes
it-
available.
I knew it from the 1st
I'm
one.
sitting here looking at this
These
list.
were all
and
of
I'm
my
like,
picks.
Let's go back to my statement. Let's go back to my statement.
These were all of my first picks. These are all of my first picks.
Yeah. Justin went. Went into ChatGPT and went like, give me a list of all black Marvel superheroes, and he just picked 4 random ones.
Yeah,
That's what his list was.
Now
That's not what happened.
Let's talk
okay?
about our
That's not
political
what happened.
affiliations.
No, we're not doing that.
So anyway, this has been the Humor Highwire.
No, you can't keep this from them.
Audio listeners. In the
Justin?
Discord, he just linked a screenshot of him googling
This is
black
all hearsay?
superheroes. If there is a thumbnail for this on any application, this
gonna
will
be
be the
this.
thumbnail.
Black superheroes.
I screenshot it. It's too late.
Okay. And on that note, that's 3rd time's the charm. That's all we have. See you later. Bye.
Bye.